High Reads with Phil is back. Y'all know I'm not going to be gone too long because I could do this all day, okay? The book I am reviewing today is by Chantel Williams. It's titled The Southern Duchess. Now, I want to say this. This book came down my timeline. This is the first book I've read by this author. And I chose to read this book because the cover was absolutely beautiful. I wish I had one of those or knew how to put the little box up here where I could show the cover of books, but I'm working on that. I would ask my daughters, but then they start acting all crazy and we got to go through a 20-minute group text, and then they going back and forth all acting like their phone is dead and they got bad, poor internet connection and they didn't pay their phone bill so the phone is off, just all that crazy stuff, because they just don't even want to deal with me because I'm a 60s baby and technology is not my era. I'm gonna figure it out though. Anyway, let's get to it. The players in this book is Phoenix and Yaya. I chose to use Yaya because I really don't know how to pronounce her real name. It was something like Zora or something like that. So I'm going to use Yaya. Plus, I think that's cute. Anyway, Phoenix, he lost his wife and his son to some violence that was against him. Him being too greedy, not getting out of the game in time, as his wife always begged him to. And someone came in and killed his son, and because his wife couldn't handle the loss of her son, she killed himself. And of course, he suffered from some guilt. So, of course, since that happened, he haven't been in any real relationships. He been still, hitting the little, chickies and, that. But as far as letting anybody get close to his heart, no, I think it probably was in a way of punishment for what happened to his wife. And then we have Yaya. Yaya was in a abusive relationship with some type of, I don't know what kind of animal or what kind of monster he was, but I think that he was a very insecure man, narcissist, and she couldn't love nobody but him. He took her away from her family. She had no friends, no contact with anyone. It was just all about him, and he was very abusive to her. She gotten pregnant, and because he didn't want her to love anyone besides him, he beat it out of her, and her baby died. But at that point is when she got the strength inside of her, and she killed his ass. Now, she ended up in prison for like 3 years. It was self-defense, but for whatever reason, she still got 3 years. And she finally gets out. Some type of way, Phoenix and Yaya's path cross at a club at one time, but they didn't really get together. And then another time, they was at a lounge, and he walked up on her, and she was being a real bitch because love don't live here no more. And then he got his issues. And she was like very, very nasty to him or whatever. Well, in the process of her jumping up and being very nasty and her storming out of the lounge, she drops her license. And because of who he is, and he got a little clout in the street, he finds out who she is, and he calls her up and all this kind of stuff. They end up going on a date. At that point, the romance starts. Now, she was still keeping her little attitude, acting like, she was, not interested in him or whatever. Okay, but we all know as women, we know it the hello, whether or not we gonna let you hit it. So she needs to stop playing and just give up the cookie. Anyway, they start this really good romance. I love the energy between Phoenix and Yaya. They both was bosses, and the story turns out to be a really nice, entertaining story. I love the connection between them, the sexual energy that the author built between them as they were doing their little dating and the little smart talking, and because men, they complain about our mouth, but they love us to have a smart ass mouth. Okay, so of course the cover I gave 5-star plus. I loved her cover. The content was awesome. It's a lot going on in this book as far as how entertaining it is. So not only is the relationship between Phoenix and Yaya building, and you're gonna love their connection to each other, it's a whole lot of drama going on with cousins and backstabbing and just the typical drama that we just love to read about, right? The storyline was hot. I really loved the storyline of the two broken souls connecting together to heal. I think that's very romantic. And the flow of her book was awesome. 5 stars across the board. This right here, if you like a nice little, I'm gonna say hood book, hood love, gangster love, this is an awesome book right here. She a boss, he a boss, and sometimes the bossiness collides, but they work it out. But like I said, it's a lot more going on in this book besides their relationship and their businesses and everything like that, and it is very entertaining, very nice flow. Catches your attention from the first page to the last page, and this is an author to kind of watch because she did a great job in this book. So that's The Southern Duchess, Chantel Williams. And if you want to continue to rock with Hot Reads with Phil, like I say every time, hit the subscription button, hit the notification button, and of course, in the comments, you will find all the information that you need to reach out to this author, follow her, find out what she has new out, keep in touch with her. I think that she did a great job on this book, and she's an awesome writer. Okay? Keep rocking with your girl. I'm gonna bring you all the hot reads, okay? Peace.